Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome to a video showcasing the best young talent you can get your hands on in League 2 here in FIFA 21 Career Mode. Now I wouldn't say you could afford a lot of these players because some of them are very expensive, however you can get these players in League 2 if you're smart about your money, and there are a couple of cheaper ones on there as well with very high potentials that are definitely worth picking up. So as you can see, I am Salford City in League 2. I have put all the players that I was looking at in the transfer hub and scouted them fully, and this is the list I have come back with. So I work in position order. Now unfortunately, well, I'll tell you what I've done. So this list essentially is players of 21 years and under, and also 83 potential and higher. So unfortunately in that group there were no goalkeepers whatsoever we could get a hold of, but there will be some in another video I'm going to do where I'm going to show you some of the more bargain players you can get for League 2 with high potential, so check that one out as well. We'll start things off then with a player who we had in last year's FIFA as well, Leonidas Sturgiu. He is from St. Gallen FC, 67 rated, has a potential of 86. Now, like I said, expensive. He is obtainable if you're willing to pay between 3 to 4 million. He's a player you can get in League 2 if you really want to start things off with that really solid centre-back. But talking of solid centre-backs, there's another one right here for much cheaper. Bright Aquo Array Mabi from Bayern Munich to £910,000 to 1.25 million. This guy starts as a 60, has a potential of 86. This guy is probably one of the biggest bargains on this list. There's another one later on in Striker as well, but this is one of the biggest bargains on this list. Definitely someone I would suggest you pick up, even if it's just to make a profit in the future. If you don't see yourself using him long term, definitely worth picking him up. Another Bayern Munich 2 player, Chris Richards, 66 with a potential of 83. 2.6 to 3.8 million, so he does make the list. However, if you have got the money, I probably would go for either, well, I'd definitely go for Bright, but Sturgiu will probably be a better option than Richards. He's one rating higher currently, and he has the extra 3 on the potential as well, but Richards is a possibility. Moving into left back, Michal Karbonik from Legia Warsaw in Poland. Now, there's always a lot of good Polish players in this game the last few years. This player can play left back as well as central midfield, 3.4 to 5 million. He does have the, is that the speed dribbler trait? He does have the speed dribbler trait, and he has some decent acceleration and sprint speed as well for League 2. He has got a potential of 83 from 68, so a good player you can use in a couple of different positions. Next up, we've got one central defensive midfielder as well, Niall Umyarov. He starts as a 68 with an 84 potential, 3.7 to 5.5 million. No traits on this one, but looks like a pretty solid player with 84 potential as well. Is pretty damn good. Into right midfield, another player who's been on this list for a few years now, Deiber Caicedo, 3.8 to 5.6 million. Very expensive. Does have a ton of pace though, doesn't he, if I remember correctly? Yes, good pace. But he does have a potential of 86 from 68, so again, a really good player to go for. One that I would possibly suggest if you're going to make one massive signing in League 2. This guy, I think, could be that guy, because you've got someone with an 86 potential with tons of pace. I think he could easily make the game a lot more simple for you. Next up on the list is Mohamed Darame. 3.2 to 4.8 million, 67 rated, can play left mid, right mid and striker. Has 3 traits on him as well, flair, speed dribbler and technical dribbler, and he has a potential of 85 from 67, so maybe he would be a better option than Caicedo, to be honest. Cheaper, one less potential, one less current, but he does have the traits on there as well. Next up, Christian Oliveira, 66 rated, 84 potential, 2.5 to 3.7 million with the flair and technical dribbling stats as well. Again, a very useful player, and again, slightly cheaper than the previous 2 options, so you've got a lot of different choices here. And then the cheaper option out of the lot is going to be Karamoko Dembele, 1.4 to 1.4 million, so I'm assuming 1.4 million would be the best option there. He is 63 rated with a potential of 84, and he does have the long shot and flair traits as well. Good skill moves, weak foot, high attacking work rate as well. So he looks like, for me, probably the best option, but if you're looking for the highest potential option, then Dider Caicedo is definitely the one to go for. We have one central midfielder in the shape of Han Noah Masengo. He is from Bristol City, 2.7 to 3.9 million for him. He is currently a 66 with potential of 83, and he does have that flair trait as well. 3-star with a medium-high work rates. He can also play defensive midfield as well. Then in the left-hand side, left mid spot, we have Arvin Apaya. He is 64 with an 84 potential, 1.75 to 2.5 million for him. He has 3 traits in flair, speed dribbler, and technical dribbler. I've had this guy before, and his pace is incredible. I mean, look at that. 92, 93, 92. That is incredible, incredible pace. If you want someone to absolutely dominate League 2 early on, that pace will be incredible. And for quite a reasonable price as well, with that 84 potential. Into central attacking midfield. First of all, Youssef Demir, cam and right wing from Rapid Vienna. 2.1 to 2.9 million for him. Starts as a 64, moves up to an 85. He has the technical dribbler trait as well. High attacking work rate, low defensive, 3-star. Looks like a very good option, to be honest. Very good option. Next up, Adam Karabek. 3.1 to 4.5 million. Starts off as a 67, can go up to an 83. Technical dribbler trait with medium work rates, 3-star. Pretty good player, but I feel like Demir might be the better option, to be honest. He's cheaper, and he has a higher potential, but he has a lower starting ability, which is why he's a little bit cheaper. The one right winger is from Greece, and that is Christos Tzolis. I'm going to guess that. He is a 67 with an 85 potential, 3.2 to 4.8 million for him. Again, quite expensive, high medium work rates, 2-star, 3-star on that as well. And he's a good option. I mean, he's the only right winger available, really. But there are some pretty good right midfielders that might be a better option and better value for money. Striker-wise now, then, we move into another player from last year, Sebastiano Esposito. 2.7 to 3.8 million for this guy. Starts as a 66, has an 86 potential. 3-star with high, medium work rates, and he does have 2 traits of outside the foot and finesse shot. So pretty good player, that one, actually. Quite like him. Next up, Adam Ida, 2.2 to 3.1, 65 current ability, 83 potential. No traits on him, high, medium work rates, 2-star, 3-star. I feel like, I mean, if I had the money, I mean, it's an extra $500,000 or so for Esposito. I think that would be the one I would go for, to be honest. But if you're looking for a cheaper option, just like the defender we had earlier on, we have got Wahid Fahir. He is a 58 current ability with an 83 potential, 660,000 to 920,000. Absolute bargain, this one. 3-star, medium work rates, and can also play out at right midfield as well. And the final player on this list then is Antonio Marin from Dynamo Zagreb. Left wing, right wing, and cam. 3.3 to 5 million. He's got a 67 current ability with an 83 potential. So, I mean, he is available in League 2. He does meet the criteria. But is he worth the money? That's for you guys to decide, I suppose. I personally would probably go for Arvin Apaya. He has got a hell of a lot of pace and will be a very good player as well. Medium, work rates, 4-star with those 3 traits. Finesse shot, flair, and technical dribbler. So there we go, that's the list of the best 83 and above players you can get, potential-wise that is, in League 2. Like I said, I'll be doing another one of these videos pretty soon where I'm going to showcase the best bargain players. So I'll be looking at the players that are going to be probably 500k and less, and then maybe I'll put this guy on there as well because I think that's definitely worth having a look at, isn't it? 660 to 920k for a player with 83 potential is a real bargain. But there we go. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. And if you think of anyone that I have missed, then please let us know in the comment section down below. You can help yourselves out, help myself out, and help each other out, I suppose. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.